So I'm doing a preliminary check on my belt. Normally it's a 3,000 mile check. So I've only got 1,000 miles on it, but I'm a little concerned because I had some extra tension on it doing some slow speed practice. So here we go. I'm going to check it without using that sonic tension meter, because I don't have one. It's expensive. Those kinds of electronics are fragile. If you drop them, if your battery corrodes, it can destroy the internals on those, and they can get out of calibration. So I may buy one in the future, but in the meantime, I'm using this belt tension tool for like Harleys. It's not a Harley product, but it uses a spring. So I'm taking off the covers. I believe this is 5 mils. Be careful, these little tabs can break. You want to use like a panel removal tool to help pry those up. Now here's these little strings coming out of my belt. This is what I was concerned about. It doesn't look like it's getting any worse. So, and the shapes of the teeth are good. So I don't see any other issues with it. No cracks. No other abnormal wear. So here's the belt tension tool. You set it up. There's a mark on the shaft there. You put the O-ring on that. And it would be for reference. So if you took an initial reference, you could kind of match it as long as you have the same tool, same spring and everything like that. I don't think these springs are that accurate, but if you use the same tool, it probably is. So I'm going to compare this to when I first checked it, when it was brand new. I'm referencing it up against that plastic piece there. That plastic piece does move a little bit as I put tension on it. So it's not the most accurate, but I did check it up against some pieces of the bike when I watched the video that do not move, and it was pretty accurate. I mean, it was pretty accurate. So I'm just looking for a difference. Any sort of reference point I can get for a difference. The flex of the belt. And it definitely has more flex than when it was brand new. And the amount of flex is not that much, so I'm not going to adjust it. And again, this is preliminary. This is the 1,000 mile mark. So there's the old, not the old belt, but the old readings, the original readings I took versus the ones I just took now. And they're pretty close to each other, 0.4 versus 0.3. And here I'm checking with my calipers on the rear. I do believe there's a min and a max set up for that. But for me, it's 0.783 inches. I have not adjusted this, so that's where it was from the factory, assuming that was correct. I know there's another video, Kahuna, I think, and I would refer to him on this stuff, but there's my reference. I'm not going to move that back. It's the original setup for that, so if you want to use that, it's a little different than what his reading was. Anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.